The vortex of Genesis. So it is here. But just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity. As an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending. Now, if you would.
My journey to the
There are no pros.
Enough talk. None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
This is the rest of Phainon and Cyrene's story.
Indeed, in his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. A total of 33,550,335 times.
What? His memory is such a scene replays over and over, though the details may differ. This remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Only one shall live till the end, and they alone will witness the Era Nova.
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, the never-ending cycle.
I knew it! 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 Yes! I knew it. It's just a never-ending cycle. It keeps repeating itself over and 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 over again.
Seeing is believing.
Without being able to actually solve, find the solution.
Two eyes uncover the truth. Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs, flame-chased journey, and the cycles of Unvorious. Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish.
Let's see.
Not a single soul to be seen. So this is how the vortex looks at the end of days. Looks like I've got company after all. So, in the end, you sing Executioner.
Executioner. I think he's talking about Ligus, yeah?
Castles, didn't you?
Yes. I've become Death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living. What you see is the surging of the river of souls, brought on by the countless dead feeding it in these dark times. They cry out. Though dead, they'll converge into a torrent and guard the vortex to see the Era Nova fulfilled.
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me.
I hear them. Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that Executioner in our shadows.
Executioner again. Ligus. How many times are you gonna wound people? Holy. Cypher this time around.
This place is always so wet and sticky. Plus that burnt smell. And that sizzling noise.
So you feel it too?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth.
Let me fight with you. Better.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said?
Yeah. I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. Just so you know, I'm not in the business of making losing deals. I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth.
Oh my god, dude. Eternal Resurrection 2691. Oh my god, bro. This time is mighty.
Shut up and get out of here. Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal.
I'm not a match for them.
I know.
No, I know you can. I just wanted to request that you witness the Era Nova with me. Together, let's prove that we're enough to transcend the prophesized fate. Ha! Could it be that now, at the critical juncture, our mighty deliverer is chickening out, scared of stupid prophecies?
I'll transcend the prophesized fate. Go. Leave this to me. And when I'm done with that execution...
Executioner, again! How many a times is this executioner ruining their plans? Little Eco!
Hey, little. Are you scared? As brave as Hyacinth.
Oh my god, Hyacinth is dead in this one.
Little Eco. What? I see. So please, keep this bit of Well, now there's one last thing I need to do before execution.
Executioner, again!
Let this pass.
Every time, this executioner is ruining everything.
All shall be
Aglaya this time around.
one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
So even the future revealed by the Titans may...
The Era Nova.
Are you saying...
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex. I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. Forgive me. I must snip away every risk. There is nothing more to say.
Dreamy look, that prophesied future.
This time, he's by himself.
Can't speak anymore. Please. Allow me to pause just a moment. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
god, man.
The vortex.
Anaxa this time around.
I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then. All the core flames do lie here now. It's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor. Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. Of course. But I'll say the same to you. Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task. Yeah. It's time for that wretched executioner to pay what they owe.
Again. Oh my god.
You really think you're prepared? Allow me to give you a warning, most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible.
Show me the final moment. Final memory.
Very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival. And this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything. I believe that since you've bathed in that Aeon's gaze, you can make Amphorius's frozen fate flow once again. Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand. And the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade. That nameless hero, absent from the annals of history. He is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius. And this time, under his guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound. But if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder. The Flame Reaver.
Yeah, I think this is a different timeline version of Finon that turned into this. That's my like I've been thinking about it since he first showed up. I was like, okay, this is definitely Finon. He has the same sword, the same way of fighting. He's definitely fine on from an alternate timeline that already lost all hope and he wants to destroy everything. Unless he's the one who brought the tide, then he's like, everything is useless. No matter what you do, you will not be able to find the solution for this matter. So, might as well just end your suffering from the get-go. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Oh my god, an ending cycle of everything. Wow. But really got beheaded.
So, in the end, you
Executioner. Flame Weaver.
With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world. The time has come to once again start everything.
Let's try it this other way. I choose you.
I should have known this one. Life is not split here. Embrace a new life.
Trust me. We'll do anything.
This world is a war.
May death protect us!
This is being in sync.
Sky is Rainbow Bridge. Believe it with
Breaks over.
May this snow blue for the skies.
Victory. Be the blazing sun. This ends now. With your corpse.
Ignite the dawn!
How is this possible?
I knew it. It was Finon after all.
The sons of destruction. Now twinned. You can set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
Let's try it this other way. Come on. Choose you.
I will guide through the Rainbow Bridge. Believe it with
I should have remembered this. Embrace a new life.
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that Eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Eon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the Eon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Final Era Nova, before the eternal resurgence begins.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out.
The music is so nice, man. I love this music. I've seen it in the trailer and it's still so good, man.
They were coming from the black tide all along. Is that Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator. That it's God.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't. A dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Silicii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions.
Okay, answer it.
As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed.
Prime mover of life.
This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
You're sick in the head, bro.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true. As the model of reason, he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Oh, wow. That is so messed up, bro. You're all in a simulation.
This time, your plot will fail. I've taken Cavalry's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You have seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius' calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
Aeon of Destruction is at play. God damn, bro.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Pretty much.
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation.
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius' Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe.
That is his end goal, alright? Well, whoever the Aeon of Destruction is. Its whole point to harness power enough to destroy the universe.
The empty, cold, lonely extrapolations. The destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496.
What?
Filia 093.
They're all numbers at the end of the day. They're not even people.
No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Eon's gaze. You will come to life from a stream of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option.
That is?
Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right?
No, he does not like that. He does not like that.
Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Eons.
Of course it has been. Many others, I think.
It's strange when you think about
Especially
it.
from that trailer.
If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved.
Bro got too overconfident that
Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
flaunting his desire to help the Aeon of Destruction.
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us, covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya.
It is time for your demise.
We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Aeon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself.
There's no other choice, huh?
But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm.
Damn. Oh my god, dude. Wow. Depression.
I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the black tide, I'll become their vessel to prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world.
That is their original story. Now the story is
let us
complete.
Fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
Honor time and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, we're in countless stories, each alike yet unique. Everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
So long.
As the Theros I have observed, destruction synthesis is formed.
Whoa. What the hell?
I will wait for that day for as long as it takes. The day will come whenever this
Again and 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 again over again.
Will be a romantic story like none that has come before.
This is it.
You
The
think
one.
so too?
This is the one.
The world is collapsing. And the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend. Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger. Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look. You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae. I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again. You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you. Let it flow. It's time for me to go. Even if it's a path with no turning back. When have we ever had the luxury of turning back? Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins? Will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction? The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero. Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before. No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time. Why? Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate. And I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a reading. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults... And go, Kaslana, as you promised.
Kaslana.
Deceive the world.
quite
Seize
the
the
name.
core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods. In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Cavalier will never forget this.